We all have dreams, big and small, but for many women, dreams feel out of reach, like distant stars. The word impossible becomes a weight, a story told before we even try. But what if impossible is just a story, not a fact? Belief is the first step toward change. Why do so many things feel impossible for women? Because the barriers are often invisible. Society's expectations become cages. Ambition in women is called bossy, in men, leadership. Lack of representation sends a silent message. This world is not for you. When girls don't see women in power, their dreams feel unrealistic. These gaps aren't accidents. They're the result of systems that have excluded women. Unpaid work is another wall. Women carry the double burden of home and career, with little recognition. This invisible labor drains time and energy, making it harder to chase dreams. Safety is yet another wall. Women must always be alert, limiting their freedom. Worrying about safety shrinks the world and makes dreaming big even harder. These walls, expectation, representation, responsibility, and safety, are real and strong. But naming them is the first step to breaking them down. When we see the walls, we can start to challenge them. Every woman who pushes against these barriers makes the path wider for others. The impossible begins to shift when we refuse to accept these limits. Overcoming invisible walls is the first step toward possibility. Making the impossible possible takes courage, not the absence of fear, but action despite it. It's speaking up when your voice shakes, applying for the job you doubt you'll get, starting a business with little. Courage is often quiet, a steady resolve to try, even when success seems unlikely. But no one does it alone. Support is the water that helps courage grow. Family, friends, mentors, and other women become our safety net. Their encouragement lifts us up when we fall and reminds us of our strength. Determination is the fuel that keeps us moving forward through setbacks and doubt. It's the grit to get up one more time than we're knocked down. Every small victory builds our resolve for the next challenge. Courage, support, and determination work together. Courage starts the journey, support keeps us going, and determination gets us to the finish. We must seek out support, build empowering networks, and celebrate every win. When we combine our inner strength with community, the walls begin to crumble. The impossible starts to look possible. Every step forward is a victory, and every act of courage lights the way for others. Stories show us what's possible. They light the way. Malala Yousafzai wanted an education. She spoke out, survived violence, and became a global symbol of courage. Wangari Maathai saw Kenya's forests disappearing. She started the Greenbelt movement, planted millions of trees, and won the Nobel Peace Prize. Katherine Johnson, a brilliant mathematician, broke barriers at NASA and helped send astronauts into space. These women faced doubt, danger, and ridicule, but believed in their vision. Their stories prove that courage and determination can change the world. They remind us that talent and ideas have no gender or color. These are not just stories of famous women, they're stories of the human spirit. Each woman saw a problem and became the solution. Their paths were different, but they shared a belief. They could make a difference. Every story is a crack in the wall of impossibility. These examples inspire us to act, to dream, and to persist. They show that the impossible is often just the untried. When we share and celebrate these stories, we light the way for others. Let their courage fuel your own, and let their victories remind you, you can be the next story. The journey forward begins with belief in yourself and your dreams. Stop waiting for permission. Give yourself permission to be ambitious, loud, and brilliant. Self-belief is the foundation for everything else. Listen to the voice that says, you are enough. Your dreams are valid. Redefine success. It's not just about titles. It's raising a kind child, starting a business, learning a new skill, or speaking your truth. Celebrate every form of success, big or small. Every woman who achieves what she was told she couldn't makes the path easier for others. Your victory is a victory for all of us. A crack in the wall. Lift each other up. Celebrate, support, and share knowledge. A world where women support women is a world where anything is possible. Our collective power is immense. Together we can bring down the walls. So what's your impossible dream? Don't shrink it. Grow to meet it. Let the stories of those before you guide and inspire you. Take the first brave step, then another. The path won't be easy, but it's worth it. Believe in your power, and let's write the future together.